Okay, welcome back. So, I found a sort of semi-good way of getting some slag, at least to have a steady source. Now, we are still having some... We're definitely not producing as quickly as I'd like. And we're going to have to get rid of this oxygen and hydrogen somehow. So we're going to need some of those smokestacks. Whatever they're called. So once we have that kind of settled, that will handle our issue, I think. So the main issue is the fact that we haven't really had enough mineralized water. Now, I don't know if that's because we don't have enough pressure going through here, because that could definitely be a problem. We might need to create a pump just so that this mineralized water that's over here is still getting over to here. I think that might be part of the problem. So, unfortunately, this slag is definitely not producing as fast as I'd like. Why is this not running? Oh. I'm gonna say it should be running. Seems like everything's running now. Now, we could set up more electrolyzers, and honestly, we might have to in order to keep a steady source of slag. Alright. I need to I need to remember where our electrolyzers are. That's right. We created quite a few. Alright. So we do have a bunch of stone that we can get rid of. Now, the way that I'm kind of doing this is I'm just running slag to one of these, and I'm sending it out this way rather than having it feed into like the stone production area, because we don't want that. We want the stone. Honestly, I might just do that because I really want this stone, this crushed stone, going into the liquefiers. Because I think that one part of the problem, I think, is the fact that we need a pump going through here to keep the pressure up. And we just need to be producing more of it. Sulfuric wastewater. Yeah, sulfuric wastewater is not the problem as far as I'm aware, because that's just a byproduct, which we are turning a little bit into the mineralized water. But it's definitely not a problem here. I am very surprised that we're not producing more slag. Alright, let's grab some of those electrolyzers. Wherever they might be. get rid of a couple things that are in our inventory since I haven't cleaned things out in between parts. Two, three, four, five. Let's go ahead and add more. All right. Okay, let's set all of these. Now, this might be a little awkward because of where I placed these tanks, but it's okay because we can just do that and no harm, no foul, since none of those gases we actually cared about. Unfortunately, everything's going to stop now that we took out the storage tank that had the hydrogen in it. There has to be some, like, actual use for the hydrogen. I don't think I've found an exact use for it yet. Okay. And I need more pipes. Guess maybe I should up the amount of pipes that we can store. Probably should be doing that. Alright, I think that's it. Wasting a lot of pipes not doing that, actually. Okay. Alright. I think we're more or less good. We still need to get some of these flare stacks. Oops. Almost forgot. I can't really tell. Which ones we hadn't done yet, so I guess we'll just do that. Okay, we do have a bit of a pileup of slag, but that'll go down. Okay. So we need 2 flare stacks, and we need pump. Not one of these offshore pumps. We need like an actual pump. I believe that usually falls into the into this area. Steam cracker. No, it's somewhere. I guess let's just look it up. Here. Okay. Okay, that's not too bad. Honestly, we could just go up to the pump too. We do have a couple of pieces of aluminum. Yeah, let's just do that. All right, we need some of those, not for this, but we need apparently some copper pipe. Go ahead and grab ourselves some copper. That's tin. Okay. Engine units. Steel. No, we're producing engine units somewhere down here. Maybe in here. Oh, I'm apparently out of power. Great. Okay. And we need one bronze pipe. Alright. Why don't we just make two since we have the material for it? Okay, now we need a flare stack, or two flare stacks. Alright, excellent. Now, is there anything that I could just dump this into, maybe? I'm just trying to get rid of a few things. Okay. We got two pipes. Go ahead, find the mineralized water, wherever it might be. That's oxygen. You know what? Why don't we go ahead and place these flare stacks? That way we can keep stuff running over here. That is definitely a good idea to have, like, flare stacks and the treatment plants or whatever they're called, just so you're not dealing with a bunch of like liquids or gases that keep building up and there's no way to get rid of them. Right, let's find our stuff. Okay, so it looks like it goes down. We'll go ahead and place one right here. That should hopefully help keep mineralized water pumping this way. And then we'll find a spot somewhere over here. Yeah. Because as you can, like, see, there is some mineralized water in there. Not very much. Probably could do the same sort of thing with the slag slurry. Although I'm not as convinced that that's necessary. Seems like we're at least getting more iron than what we were. We are getting more iron plates as a result. So is this... That's multi-phase oil. Here's our mineralized water. Why don't we place it maybe like right here? And again, just follow the arrow that the pump is pointing towards to get how much mineralized water is going, or how much liquid is going in that direction, or to figure out what direction the liquid is going, I guess is the best way to say it. What seems to be the problem here? Oh, we must be completely full on sulfuric water. That might be another reason. Or not sulfuric water, sulfur. Let's come back from you. Let's do that. Copy. Do that. There we go. That'll keep things running. Hopefully that'll produce some more mineralized water. Should overall help our production. I guess let's do that. That is the next thing that I kind of want to start is the Robo ports. Now we only need one personal Robo port, so why don't we start off with, well, say that. We might as well do like the production, because the production for the personal Robo port is more or less the same thing as the production for the regular Robo ports. So I'm guessing it's this one. Yeah. Copper cable, steel plate, and electric circuit boards. Steel plates, iron gear wheels, steel plates, electric circuit boards, and then steel plates as well as the different parts. It takes about 5 seconds. Okay, so one of these should be more than enough. Take about a second. You need 5 of them, so yeah. All right. One of these every second. So yeah, that should be fine. And one of these every second. Ooh, that's interesting. So these must be just smaller versions of essentially the RoboPort. Okay, so one of these every second. We need 4. No. I think it's fine. All right. So we need to decide what to do here. Or where to put this stuff. Now, these do require the electronic circuit boards or whatever. So these ones. We have steel right here. We have gear wheels over here. Copper cable, honestly, isn't too big of a deal. Okay. Honestly, copper cable we could probably just produce over here, assuming we have some copper nearby. Or maybe we just produce or make another factory smo or something. Do it over here or up here. I do kind of like the idea of having a factory smo for this. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay, we got more than enough copper. Grab a bunch of stone. Okay, we got all the stone we need. Now we just need enough iron, and we are starting to saturate our iron production up here. Okay. Okay, I was gonna say, I thought I'd put a chest out somewhere. That way we didn't have to, like, go inside and do that nonsense. Okay, factory smo is almost done. Just go ahead, peel away some of these things. All right, let's brass plates. Can we get rid of these somehow? Okay, cool. Let's do that. These are the circuit boards that we require. Could we just reach that? Sweet. Okay. So we do have some copper wires. Go ahead, clean up this mess. We just reach that? No, of course not. Alright, we require steel. Which is really the only thing that is kind of awkward to maneuver around over here. And we're still going to suffer a little from not having enough steel, at least for a little while. It's quite a long journey to the sea over here with all the steel. Interesting. I think I've seen it happen before, but I've never really, like, consciously made the red undergrounds into red, or the yellow undergrounds into red undergrounds, like by just holding up or holding on to the or trying to place down a red belt on it. Okay. this. All right, what do we need still? So iron gears, steel gear, steel. Okay, so other than the iron gears, which we might be able to just route over here. If not, then we can just pull some iron off of here and do it ourselves. Honestly, I think I'll just do that. That sounds like the slightly simpler way to do it. All right. Okay. Let's go ahead. Do maybe like 2. I think will be more than enough. Offset 1. Choose iron gears. All right. Copper cable, steel plate, and electronic circuit boards. We honestly probably only need 1 of each. We really... I don't think this is one of those things that's going to require us to have a whole lot of it. I just kind of like the idea of keeping it in a factories mode, though. Probably going to need to do something like this. Okay. All right. I do want to like get this stuff started before we call it apart. But let's go ahead. Let's just we got the resources, might as well. Produce those, and then you can place there, and that'll place on the correct side. And now we just need these ones. Okay. Do that. Now this can just feed directly into there. And then this can feed directly into there. We still have to do steel. And I don't have any more red inserters, so instead of, you know, being I'm just going to be resourceful and switch over to yellows on certain ones. Okay. So now for a personal Robo port, we just need all of the things that we are producing in here, plus some steel. Oh, we really need to get more steel. All right, let's go ahead, label this as Robo ports. Stupid. Well, I am pretty happy that we managed to get Robo ports up and running. Let's see here. We still have a few of these things that we can dump in here. Okay, so we have a personal RoboPort now, which is going to require us to remove one of our ooh, nice. That actually gives us a little bit of inventory space. Cool. Unfortunately, since we're not fully charged, I don't think our bots will help us at all. Now, I don't know how exactly this works. It's been a while since I, played, especially with the bots. I mean, I've spent most of this game without bots, so there's a problem here. Why has this not gone up? Need military science? Is there a specific reason why we wouldn't have any more military science? Where am I producing military science? I thought it was over here. Yeah, why? What's the big idea here? You're not able to reach something? Or, oh, like these bullets are completely, oh, that would be why. Okay. All right, well, I'm going to go ahead and get that problem or issue solved. So in the next part, we will continue to do what we're doing. Here's a bunch of slag that we need to get rid of, so I think that's another thing that I'll probably try and do. So, all right, thank you for watching, and I will see you guys next time.